what's this? Seems interesting. You know, I should make a video about all kinds of PvZ related content on YouTube. Looks like this one credit run is gonna have to wait. Welcome! Today I've collected various PvZ videos, and we are gonna rank them from terrible to terrific. Let's go! Everyone loves memes, right? So let's start off with some meme videos.
Hello and welcome to my first Plants vs Zombies meme compilation video.
Oh boy, that text-to-speech is not a good sign. I got a feeling that this is gonna be like one of those annoying Reddit videos.
This compilation will have memes of any Plants vs Zombies related game. Enjoy. Hey, what you been up to? Oh, just succeeding in everything you've failed in.
Alright, you know what? This one is pretty decent.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Zombies arrive at the house. Panic. Lawnmower kills zombies. Calm. A huge wave of zombies are approaching. Panic.
And just like that, we're back to the Reddit nonsense. Let's see what the comments have to say.
Should I make more meme videos?
Wow, most people seem to really like this. Alright, so this next video is by Dr. Zombos himself?
These kids think they gonna get candy tonight when I'm handing out 1 terabyte of Plants vs Zombies memes. What if we use 100% of our brain?
Oh my God!
We should test this out right now. Myth busted. It's fake.
Me and the boys ready to destroy the zombies. Yeah, I'm into plants. Please send help, he has a gun.
Oh, okay. See, I thought he was gonna say something really
Hey, you're finally awake. I heard you were making a video about PvZ content. So, I had to knock you out and bring you here.
Oh, how kind. Thanks for the rocket in my head, asshole.
No problemo, shit face. Anyways, my boss wants to show you cursed and disturbing stuff. He's right over there.
Let's cut to the chase. You are here to see weird things. Well, we have all of that in containment. Allow me to show you through these security cameras.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Oh shit, is that Loppy's brother? That's a cool, historically accurate painting. I would not want to mess with this guy. He's absolutely decked out. Put your lotion away, fellas.
Alright. This is the last anomaly I can show you.
He's there! He's getting away!
I got this.
Seat here.
Hi, can I take your order?
Hi, can I get an iced latte with breast milk?
Are you serious, my brother?
Yes, you can. Let me serve you, sir.
Oh my god!
We all got trolled.
Hey, here.
So far, things didn't really seem that bad, right? But now, we're entering the cringe zone. Epic intro.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him.
Is this what the internet has become?
Hi, my name is Jigaboo Joe. I left the stove on by accident and burned down my house with my goofy family in it. My uncle used to give my lemonade hose twisty wisties until my dad caught him and beat him with a shovel.
Sit here.
Cosmic brains versus random zombies? Alright, let's see, what do you have for me? Hell yeah, Cosmic Brains appreciation. Cosmic Brains is obviously the winner. He's just the cooler character.
Sit here.
True!
This edit, minus 100 million out of 10.
Fair point. But at least he was onto something with this list.
On point. Except, Cosmic Brains is trash.
Get the fuck up! Simon says, get the fuck up! We just in the back sipping yak, yo, what's up? Girls, rub on your titties. Yeah, I said it, rub on your titties. New York City, gritty committee, pity the fool that act shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty. Y'all know the name, Pharaoh.
If this guy was actually in the tier list, I would put him in A tier.
Sit here.
Loppy is one of the most annoying characters. He is a hero who is upholding the law. The only reason why anyone would find him annoying is because they're a criminal who thinks they're above the law. You just accidentally outed yourself as a threat to society.
Sit here.
Garden Warfare 2 versus Fortnite? Alright, let's hear it. What the fuck? A free point? I'll just be taking that. What the?
Sit here.
Destello Solar es una personaje más de Plantas contra Zombies, y aquí te muestro las curiosidades.
What even is this, dude?
¿Extrañas de Destello Solar? Por la mayoría de los hombres, Destello Solar es considerada la única planta que es muy sexy.
Yikes!
F tier.
Oh boy, I guess the TikTok voice had to show up at some point.
F tier.
wabby wobble.
I'm pretty sure we all know why that video is garbage, but for the sake of this video, I'll explain why. The animation is just awkward. It's not so obviously bad in a way it's funny, but it's not genuinely good either. It's just in this awkward middle. It's just the kind of animation that immediately induces you with cringe. And I know that word is overused, but I genuinely feel disgusted and embarrassed at this. Surely everyone else watching this video agrees, right?
The fact that anime Sunflower pointed a gun at me. Sunflower looks like running.
This is the only time I let a sunflower get eaten.
F tier.
Man, I feel like just by watching these awful videos, I'm gonna have some kind of curse put on me. What the? Who's at the door this time? Well, we've made it past the YouTube Shorts and TikTok section, but we've still got a lot more cringe to go. So let's take a break with an absolute masterpiece.
A tier.
I mean, if you're curious as to what plants can win this challenge, then I guess this video is for you. But for me personally, this is just a kinda turn your brain off / cheap stimulation type of video.
I love this channel, and it's the reason I still play PvZ 2. At first I was like, why isn't the power-up stopping? Then I remember it's infinite.
C tier.
What plant can defeat Robocone Zombie by using only one plant food?
Let's go.
Seems kinda normal so far, right? Look at the thumbnail. The thumbnail shows some kind of pea shooter variant that we've never seen before. But spoiler alert, it's not real.
Another aqua pea in the thumbnail.
Strategic for child viewer.
Another hater. Another person with more than 3 brain cells.
This is basically the same situation as the other video, only this has a character that's not real. The aqua pea doesn't exist. Go watch another video.
C tier.
No shit. You could easily just go on the internet and see the inspiration for each of these plants.
Dancing Zombie was eventually Michael Jackson.
Is anyone here only because of memories?
Where is Cobb Cannon?
I would smash Stalia though.
Stalia? I wouldn't. Mistletoe, on the other hand.
F tier.
Hi guys. There are so many suggestions in my past video about secret abilities of plants. Now is the day that I'll make it. Guys, first of all, please subscribe. Olive Pit can swallow infinite amount of chickens and ice weasels.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. There's no way the olive pit can actually do that. This has to be a mod. I need to solve this mystery
Now! And give somebody.
Man, it sure is weird down here.
My ears burn.
So, this video is sponsored by Defense Derby.
What the heck?
But before anything else, let's take a sneak peek of the pre-launch game Defense Derby. It is a strategic game that resembles the typical Plants vs. Zombies gameplay.
I can't believe I went through that for an ad.
C tier.
Dr. Zomba.
B tier.
Alright, what kind of shenanigans do we got going on here? What?
Mr. B!
B tier.
I think one of the biggest criticisms I have of this game is that Pea Shooter doesn't have 5 heads. Pea Shooter's obviously one of the least annoying characters in the game, so I think giving him a small buff like this, it won't make him too annoying.
What the fuck?
Oh, I killed the engineer. I was definitely aiming at him. So there's 2 versions of this mod, V1 and V1.01. 0.101 is a bit more sensible. He shoots 5 chili bean bombs, which I think we can all agree is what Pea Shooter should have had in the first place.
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
Oh, wow! It's just like multiplayer. It is just like multiplayer. There we go. I've got one overreaction in the video. That'll be good for retention.
My man knows exactly how this platform works.
A tier. A tier.
Like, look, you can be a sweet corn. Isn't this just the most Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, they're actually sick.
B tier.
English Zombas, please. Wait, why do you have a bucket on your head? Because it's good for clapping. Clap, 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 slap, slap. Owie!
An all-time classic.
A tier.
Alright, I've got quite a bit to say about this video. So already, this has the same problem as the PvZX Subway Surfers video we saw from before. But that's not the worst of it.
Ha ha ha.
What the hell? Oh my god, no way.
F tier.
This is a certified hood classic.
God tier.
I'm going in. Cover me. Right behind you.
God tier.
The zombies are coming.
God tier.
It's just all admirals. No, that's 4 now. So that's no, he's playing a hack deck. Everyone report this guy. That's 5. This is not cool. He's playing against a hacker. What the heck? Uh-oh, we need a block. Here it comes. Time for destiny, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's trying to block this. See if we can survive one more turn. Yes, we won. Haha, you stupid hacker. You piece of garbage. You piece of trash. You think that's how it's done? Yo, dang it. Look at this. Look what happened. Get that weak hacking stuff out of here. Holy moly, get that weak garbage. You're a piece of trash. I hope you never play this game again. That's right.
A tier.
This was going to be trying out characters my comments suggested. That didn't quite go to plan. Make a bake, said Jade Cactus. I was actually supposed to do that and then I got cock-blocked by a hacker, so...
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Oh, it was so good for a while there. We was doing so well. Imagine being a hacker and running away from 2 sunflowers.
Magic.
Oh no, brown coats with Bieber hair. Mate, you're actually helping the hacker. You're not just as bad, but you're close. Alright, I'm gonna take them and go.
Time break.
Oh my god, really?
Hello there, and welcome to Zen Peak.
stop. Oh, brilliant. You're really funny, you are. Oh my fucking... So, a hacker has bricked the game again. I literally can't even pause or anything like that.
I don't think you have any idea how fast I...
The fuck, man?
Wow. Another visitor.
Here.
Alright boys, we back. We're gonna be playing a character that I think is possibly top 5 in the game. A lot of people might agree with me, a lot of people might disagree with me. I hate this character. I genuinely hate it, especially when I have to play against it. This character scares the shit out of me. The Law P is really, really good. Am I good with him? Absolutely not. We're gonna play him today. Hopefully I can actually get a lobby. Oh, and by the way, because I can already smell the comment section, if you think Electro P is better than Law P, you play on console.
Hey, here.
Bruh. And the game crashed again. Who is responsible for this, dude? No shit.
Hello there.
Oh, piss off! And the game crashed. What the hell is up with this? There's a hacker in our game, isn't there?
Nope.
Fuck! Why is there a Torchwood playing on this map? Oh, he's a hacker. Gosh darn it. It's probably why Sunix. Because he was playing a character you're not... Okay, well, fuck my life then, right?
Here.
So that's how all these people got here. The hackers are responsible for this. We need to lure the hackers here, and defeat them all at once.
Hello everybody, my name is Body, and wasn't exactly planning on making this video. I think this is gonna be my first ever Garden Warfare 2 video where I'm actually just pissed. Like, my blood is actually boiling. You see that? That dumbass right up there? Yeah, alright, hold on, let me get the safe spot. That guy's called Mob King, alright? And Mob King is cheating. Mob King isn't one of those quote-unquote cool cheaters where they pretend to just, you know, play as a fucking boss or something, or some bullshit like that. No, he's decided to, flip the script, and he's playing, the opposite team. Where's Mob King? There he is. Alright, target acquired. He knows I'm here. No, he doesn't. Yep, you can kill me. Well, let's open up a pack. Why not? We got the coins, so. Yeah, the Wondrous Pack. Give me an ability. If you give me an ability, I'll great inch the video. Give me an ability.
You really thought you could escape me, buddy?
The hackers have combined into a single beast. But that won't stop me from putting them in their place.
Welcome back to Battle for Neighborville. I don't actually know how many characters we got left to look at. I think we've got like 9. In any case, today we're looking at the cactus, and I'm going to be sticking to turf because Team Vanquish right now is just a cesspit. Also, this is just a better game mode for cactus anyway. She pretty much also got the Widowmaker treatment in this game. Although her out of scope option apparently is Bandit Cactus. Imagine Bandit Cactus minus the part where she's actually a decent character. Oh, now what do we have here? Dead Engineer, that's what we have. I put about 150 damage into that thing. How the fuck? Oh, you are not about to... Nah. Here's how we're handling this one, mate. god, sprinting. Sprinting!
A legendary video.
Hey here.
Boss Hunt. The Brothers Nomus. The Brothers Nomus are staking out ground in Time Park. They've declared the park belongs to them, and that time must not be meddled with. Zombies banish these brothers back to the Nomiverse and reclaim Time Park. Remember, zombies always meddle. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd let him keep Time Park. Personally, I think it's a dog shit map. But, well, looks like we gotta go and take it back. Oh yeah, of course, warning, Boss Hunt is impossible. Teamwork is futile. Participate to earn peanuts. So here we go, toxic waste of time. Your first mission. Can you be the one to break the deadlock? Can we actually win a boss hunt for once? Is toxic waste of time the key? Let's find out. Right, take him. We can take him. We can take him. I have 1 health. What happened?
Yes, here.
Good doing business. There we go, I actually now finally have an imp hat that I can actually stick to. Who would have thought? Where the fuck is Dylan? He is taking his time. I'm gonna backhand his right bollock if you don't hurry up.
Here he goes. Oh no, 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 no.
Candy's too... Did he pick it up?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
So we gotta do it again now.
Let's see.
Yes, here.
What the hell?
Don't trust anyone, not even your own team.
Hey, dumbass! No one's here! Why are you in your Gatling? What? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck did I just do? What? How the fuck did I just do this? PopCap, there's something wrong with your game. I didn't even mean to do the team swap glitch. How the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, here.
What is up, this is BobBox, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the new Team Swap Glitch non-patch version. And as you guys know, in the patch notes lately, they made the Team Swap Glitch a lot harder to do, basically. So I'm just going to do it all in one motion. See, if I do it all in one motion, then that happens. So that was the first one I said. You do it really fast, like if you do triangle X back out, right triangle X. You see, you couldn't even see what I did on the screen that well. I did it instantly. If you do it really fast, you're gonna get it. It's just sometimes your fingers cramp up.
Yes, here.
Okay, we finished the gaming section. Now let's move on to... Wait, what's this?
Plants vs. Zombies. This game was stupid popular. I'm sure I'm not the only one who can say this yet, but when I was younger, I played an absolute ton of Plants vs. Zombies. I even sometimes go back and download Plants vs. Zombies on my phone when I'm bored and want something to play while I'm meant to be doing my university work. However, if we go over to Google Trends and search up the word Plants vs. Zombies, as you can see, this graph, it doesn't really look the best now, does it? And in this video, I'm gonna try to figure out why. So why don't you barricade your front door, pull out a cup of your survivor rations, subscribe to the big YouTube channel, leave a like on this video, and follow me on Twitter, and get comfortable. In this video, I'm going to try to solve the question behind how and why the Plants vs. Zombies series died.
What? Now hang on a minute. The series has never died as of now. Sure, it hasn't been as popular as before, but that's the same for any piece of media. The games still have lots of people playing them.
We love casting spells.
In Plants vs. Zombies, you got one main goal, one main objective. Objective survive. Yes, as you can see, it appears that the living dead have taken over your local neighborhood. But instead of fortifying your house with, I don't know, spikes or mounted MG42 turret positions, no, for some reason, instead of using ordinary pretty mid ways to defend yourself, you've had the brilliant idea to use plants.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I can finally play the game that I've been waiting for so long. So I took out my phone, installed it, played it, and what is this? Maybe I was wrong though. Maybe little me was stupid and an idiot and a bozo. Maybe Plants vs. Zombies 2 is a good game. Yeah, after playing this game for a few hours the other night and giving it another chance, I don't really like Plants vs. Zombies 2 all that much. In Plants vs. Zombies 2, they changed two of my favorite things about Plants vs. Zombies 1. First off, they changed the art style and the way everything looks in Plants vs. Zombies 2. I really don't like this new art style at all.
The art style isn't even that different. I don't get the exaggeration. I mean, yeah, you could easily distinguish the two, but it's not like it's trying to be something completely different.
They changed the music in Plants vs. Zombies 2. Oh my god, this music is, Now look here, before all of you get angry at me and leave a mean comment on this video, I get it. Plants vs. 2's story revolves around time travel. This game is the Avengers Endgame of the Plants vs. Zombies franchise.
It's Avengers Endgame, but if it was good.
One of my favorite things about the first game was the music used in the special stages of that game. Genuinely, I sometimes even use it for background music in my videos. So let's compare this music from the first game to what happens in the second game.
Really? That's just dishonest. Of course, when he plays the first game, he plays the iconic track with a very fun type of vibe, and it's very fast-paced. And then when he cuts to the second game, he deliberately chooses a track that is much slower-paced. So he's choosing what he believes to be the strongest of the PvZ1 track, and pitting it up against what he believes is the weakest of the PvZ2 track, which is super unfair, and to anyone who's actually played PvZ2, they would know that, hey, this is bullshit. PvZ2 does have minigame music, and it's on par with PvZ1. But, you know, that's not the audience for this video. And by the way, I could do the exact same thing that he did to show you why it's absolutely stupid. Oh yeah, and the Ancient Egypt music he used for PvZ2 was just the normal stage theme. Every stage in the game does actually have minigame music. But for whatever reason, actually we all know the reason, he just decided not to. So yeah, there actually is minigame music for those who haven't played PvZ2, and he's just not telling you the truth.
The gameplay of Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's not a problem, but there is one massive problem with Plants vs. Zombies 2, and it's all thanks to 2 letters.
Doofus detected!
As we all know, EA are very, very greedy. If you can think of a way for EA to make money on something, don't worry, mate, they've already done it. When PopCap Games was bought by EA all the way back in 2011, yeah, I think it's an alarm bells ringing in everybody's minds. Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's littered with microtransactions and adverts and all of that type of stuff. Earn gems, earn coin. As you can imagine, all of these microtransactions and ads, it really soured everybody's taste when it came to Plants vs. Zombies 2. And if you were to go out and ask somebody in the street about what they think about the second game, there's a pretty good chance one of the first things they'll bring up is microtransactions.
Hey genius, you don't have to buy the microtransactions. And in the case of PvZ 2, you can beat the adventure mode without making a single purchase. It's a free-to-play game, they have to make money somehow. I don't like microtransactions either. I think they fucking suck balls. But you have to realize why they're showing up in the first place. Microtransactions keep coming back because people keep buying them. But then some of those same people turn around and complain about it. Not to mention that stuff like coins and gems can be earned just through playing the game normally. Microtransactions are just an option for you. And you know what? I'll admit, I've bought microtransactions a couple of times, and I'm ashamed of it. In fact, Beak, I guarantee that you've bought microtransactions at least once for any game at some point in time. We need to realize that most of us who complain about it have contributed to the problem. If we want microtransactions to stop being so prevalent, then the least we could do is not buy them. Also, it was confirmed in an interview with some of the developers that it was PopCap's decision to add microtransactions, not EA. Let's remind ourselves that EA is the publisher, not the ones who straight up directly make the games. They have power over PopCap, sure, but when it comes to full-on development, PopCap is still in control. EA just has ownership of it. And when it comes to the ads, fucking turn on airplane mode, I don't know. And honestly, microtransactions are nowhere near of a problem compared to shit like Hollywood's virtue signaling. You know, they'll have a certain character that meets this quota, like, oh, they're a minority, oh, they're this type of sexuality, and they hate men, they hate the majority. Not because it's part of some big artistic vision or whatever, but just to earn brownie points. And that character, when put in games or stories, is now a big important part of those games and stories. So by ignoring that part of it, you're straight up just removing big parts that are integral to the game or story. Whereas microtransactions are not integral like that. If you ignore microtransactions, it doesn't affect the game at all. Whereas with an annoying virtue signaling type of character, you can't just ignore it because they're a huge part of the thing they're in, whether it be a game or story. So, honestly, I don't know what to tell you, Beak.
And now that I think of it, do you want to know what other type of games are filled with microtransactions?
Call the fire department. We just nuked the building.
The Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare games and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville are they're third-person shooter Plants vs. Zombies games. In the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare games, you can either be cringe and boring and play as the plants, or you can be very cool and epic and play as the zombies. The first 2 games in the Garden Warfare trilogy really well received actually. The first one came out, people loved it. The second one came out, people loved it even more. This whole new Garden Warfare
third-person shooter
game hardcore action experience, it was something new and something fresh and people really liked it. Sure, these games did have a bunch of microtransactions in them because, well, of course they would. These games are Call of Duty, but with plants and zombies. 100% if they released today, they'd probably have a battle pass in them.
Oh my god, they made a different style of game and it looks just like Call of Duty? How embarrassing. he acts like a different genre of PvZ games is such a bad idea, even though everyone knows that at some point you'll have to make something slightly different from the original, or else it gets boring. And yeah, the idea of a PvZ shooter is ridiculous, but that's why it's good. And it's not like the shooters were trying to replace the original and change the core identity of the franchise, it's just a different game to add to the catalog. I feel like it should be common knowledge by now, that as long as you don't lose the original charm of the original game, or you don't try to replace it, then it's completely fine to make something different. The shooter games deserve to exist just as much as the original. Plus, if you think about it, a shooter game really makes sense. I mean, come on, a team shooter, Plants vs. Zombies, a lot of the plants lob projectiles or shoot projectiles, and then you could add on to stuff like soldier zombies or whatever. It makes sense. Also, the way he edits his video, he does this dog shit thing where he makes it out like, oh, since it's a third-person shooter, it's now just like all the other third-person shooters. Anyone who's not legally blind can tell the difference. I mean, since Doom and COD are both shooters and Doom came out first, does that mean COD is just a rip-off and clone of Doom? No, it's called being in the same genre. I also noticed how at first, he's shitting on the Garden Warfare games, but then he brings up how they're really well reviewed, and so he's just like, oh my god, they're so good, people love them, and doesn't criticize them after that. I mean, come on, Beak, I know you don't have good opinions when it comes to the PvZ games, but at least have your own opinions, even if they're kinda dog shit, and you should be ashamed of them. Plus, a game that came out recently, PvZ Battle for Neighborville, does have a battle pass. It rotates monthly. And guess what? You could get everything in the battle pass without having to spend a real-life cent. What a surprise.
But yeah, when the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare games came out, people really liked them. But then Battle for Neighborville came out. For some reason, instead of expanding on the proven formula of Garden Warfare 1 and 2, you know, games that people actually really enjoyed, for some reason, Battle for Neighborville is a more PvE-focused game. Why would you do this? People are playing Garden Warfare for PvP, not PvE. Now, here's some The Beak lore for you, person watching this video. Out of all of the Garden Warfare games ever released in human history, I've never played the first 2 games.
Beak, with all due respect, shut the fuck up.
I've only ever played Battle for Neighborville. Thinking back to when I played it, I know that I played it on my Xbox One, so I think it may have been free on Xbox at some time. Regardless though, I do know for certain that at some point I downloaded this game because me and my girlfriend were quite big Plants vs. Zombies fans.
Actually, nerd emoji, I can't wait to spam nerd emoji. You're fans of the first game, not the franchise.
But then we played Battle for Neighborville. We really didn't like this game. My girlfriend in particular, she really hates everything to do with this bloke. Just look at this stupid character design. What the f— I still really don't understand. If you wanted to make a PvE game, you've already got one. It's called Plants vs. Zombies.
Alright, well, that's just absolutely stupid. It's like comparing a 2D platformer to a 3D platformer. Yeah, they're both platformers, but they're gonna play pretty damn differently. And one existing doesn't mean that the other shouldn't. And also, he's being disingenuous, not telling the truth. Once again, what a shocker. That, BFN is mainly PvE focused. Yeah, it has a big PvE element to it, but that's not the only part of the game. In fact, I'm pretty sure that most people play the multiplayer option. You know, that's pretty big. And honestly, the PvE part is pretty small compared to the multiplayer. And the part where he says that people play the Garden Warfare games only for PvP, yeah, most of them, but there are a lot of people who prefer stuff like Garden Ops or whatever. So, I mean, again, the least you could do is speak the truth. Oh yeah, and the part where he rags on the game's art style, The designs that only really changed were some of the zombies partially, and Citron and Rose. All the characters look mostly the same, other than some of them have more expressive eyebrows. And when he showed Corn, Corn is honestly the least changed and least significant redesign of all time. What, he has yellow irises? Good God, man. Once again, do better. That is, if you can.
While we're on the topic of like weird and wacky character designs, there's one other Plants vs. Zombies game that also has a bunch of weird and wacky designs in it. That game being...
This is a certified hood classic.
Plants vs. Zombies Heroes is a Hearthstone type of card game that, well, this game just doesn't exist. Apparently, this game was released on the 18th of October 2016, meaning that it was apparently released before Battle for Neighborville. But look around you, mate. I mean, do you know anybody who's ever played Plants vs. Zombies Heroes? Exactly.
Me. I still play this game. And in the battle mode, there are still people playing. Get shit on.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
There are many different factors that go into how and why the Plants vs. Zombies franchise died. Firstly, and most importantly, these games are rife with cringe microtransactions and suffer from something known as mobile game syndrome. Thanks, EA. That, and over the years, it seems like the direction of this franchise has changed and morphed away from what people actually want. Plants vs. Zombies, it started as a really fun, well-made tower defense game. Then there was a sequel. Then there were first-person PvP shooters that they actually really liked them. But okay, step in the right direction, I guess. But then, for some reason, apparently a game called Plants vs. Zombies Heroes came up, which was a Hearthstone style of game. Then the well-liked PvP shooter became PvE focused. And finally, a tower defense game came out that looked and worked completely differently to how the first two tower defense games worked. What is going on? It really sucks to see what's happened to one of my favorite gaming franchises, and I really do want to see Plants vs. Zombies get back in the right direction. But as for where we are currently, I mean, I don't know, man. I think Plants vs. Zombies is too far gone. What do you think, though, person watching this video? Do you think Plants vs. Zombies can come back, or do you think it's too far gone? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.
I think you're spewing some horseshit around here, man. Is there a decline in quality? Most definitely. PvZ is in a bad spot right now. But that decline did not start at PvZ 2, it didn't start at Garden Warfare, and it didn't start at Garden Warfare 2. And I would say it started somewhere around the middle of BFN's life cycle. Thing is that you keep downplaying the quality of these games when comparing it to the first one, as if they don't deserve to exist or that they've done something so wrong with the franchise. When really, I feel like you kind of have this view that the series doesn't deserve to evolve past the first game. After all, your only criticisms for these games that I've heard were that they weren't like PvZ 1. Whenever you talk about certain qualities of the games, like the music, the art style, the gameplay, you just say it's bad, and it's not like PvZ 1. You never explain why they're bad. You just say they're bad and say PvZ 1 was better. Can things not be good on their own merits? I mean, I guess not, because they're not PvZ 1. I kind of feel like that if we do get a new good game and it's not PvZ 1, you're still gonna shit on it regardless of quality, because it's not PvZ 1. I hate using the argument of you're nostalgia blind, because usually it's so much more than nostalgia. Usually, older games are way better, and it sucks when somebody says you're just nostalgia blind. I mean, sometimes newer games suck balls, can you really blame me? But this is one of those rare occasions where I will have to say, you're blinded by nostalgia, man. I don't know what to tell you. You can prefer PvZ 1 all you want, but to straight up rag on the series for not being PvZ 1 and that reason only, Yeah, the series is on a decline, but for almost none of the reasons you stated. This video is almost F tier. I need a break from this nonsense, man. Let's take a break by hearing somebody spit some facts.
Mario Kart Wii. Literally the only reason anyone has a Wii wheel, and for good reason. Clash of Clans. A badass concept, a badass logo, a badass type font, and an art style that makes Fruit Ninja look like a rated M game. The Simpsons game. Cartoons that can make Mandy laugh, but controls that can make a veteran gamer cry. Plants vs Zombies. Still don't know whether the protagonist is the player or the neighbourhood dog with a saucepan on his head. Brawlhauler. Smash Ultimate with a stable online mode, but zero fighting diversity for the trade-off of a bunch of game modes that nobody asked for. Sonic and the Secret Rings. An extremely overhated game with a brilliant soundtrack, until you remember the controls. Not to be confused with a Simpsons game. Garden Warfare 2. Literally one of the most replayable games out there, in no small part thanks to its large character roster.
This is the worst possible news we can be given right now. PvZ as a whole looks very grim. We already know that the PvZ shooter production has already come to a halt, and PopCap has made very poor choices after Garden Warfare 2 stopped receiving updates. It is very common knowledge why PopCap sucks today. If you do not know, I'll just give you some information. PopCap has canceled 2 games and lost a ton of money from it. First game was made to be heavily focused around PvE and was transformed into the shit show we know today as BFN. It was called Project Hot Tub. This could explain why Garden Warfare 2 went through nearly 4 years of development. It most likely only happened because of how trendy Garden Warfare 2 was. What could have been a new hit went to the bottom of the barrel from the franchise. They have canceled a PvZ dungeon game that was leaked 2 years ago, which made the company lose even more money. PopCap, you can at least pretend you care.
This guy is spitting straight facts right now. People will say that the PvZ franchise died at such an early age, like at PvZ 2 or at Garden Warfare. That's not true at all. It's just now starting its decline, and it's because of its lack of innovation, not being consistently tied to one idea. The reason why games like the Garden Warfare series worked was because, yes, they were different in gameplay, but they maintained the same type of characters, world, and charm from the original. They were less of a reboot or trying to be a replacement, but more of just continuing where the last games left off, just in a different gameplay style. All us PvZ fans want is a game with good gameplay. That's all we're worried about. We're not so worried about how the characters are, or the humor, or the world it takes place in. Because if there's one thing that all of the games do right, it's staying consistent in terms of the world it takes place in. Again, it's not like these games are gonna try to reboot or replace any of the games that came before it. PvZ isn't just a single trilogy, it's a gaming franchise. So I feel like it's okay for it to experiment and try new ideas.
If you still don't believe me that this franchise is dead, then go fuck.
S tier.
Because Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare has released. This game was perfect, and as I say it, perfect. This was a huge thing considering that this was one of EA's few games where they didn't try to fill everything with microtransactions, but rather with content. But as an 8 years old, of course I didn't look at these things, I was just enjoying the game. Everything was just good about it, the personality of the characters, the variant system. The experience was flawless, everybody was hyped and loved playing. It was all about enjoying the charming experience that the game had to offer. It truly was a living dream. I loved every single minute of playing it. Of course, there are other game franchises that I love as much as PvZ, like Rayman and Skylanders. If I wouldn't have come across this game, I probably wouldn't have the great experiences and memories to remember and go back to. This is how Plants vs. Zombies changed my view on video games forever. Thank you for watching. Bright Wolf out.
S tier.
Bro, if you kill me, I'll just come back.
Even if I can't kill you forever. Every second that a player spends without you ruining their fun, is a second well spent. Every second is worth fighting for.
Don't get all sentimental with me, you leaf-skinned hothead.
Shut your stupid ass up!
Can you feel life moving through your mind? Ooh, looks like it came